Peace, love, and light, child. What's up? It's your girl, Crystal, the Raw Spiritual Guru, coming through. Make sure you like, share, and follow for more. Join the tribe and subscribe. I'm having volume issues. I think my headphones stopped working on me. Now I'm having volume issues. Bear with me. If you could turn this up as loud as possible, please do. I'm going to try to keep my voice like this. So if it sounds like I'm screaming at you, I apologize. This is going to be my Zodiac series and the chakras. So I am talking about Gemini today. To all my Gemini, my air babes, what's going on, twins? What's up? All right, y'all. So Gemini is ruled by the third house. And I have my handy dandy notebook, so I'm going to be talking about what's going on. So the third house, you see how I'm getting close to you, close and personal? Because I want you to hear me. The third house governs communication, intellect, and the immediate environment. It governs how we think, learn, and express ourselves, including communication and the communication style. It also relates to short distances, travel, early education, and how we process information. Sound like a Gemini, right? So Gemini is a mutable sign and they investigate communication. The symbol for Gemini is the twins, of course. Okay. Gemini is an air sign. Their dates are May 21st to June 20th. The planet ruled by Gemini is Mercury. You know when Mercury be in retrograde? Yeah, that. Okay? And that deals with communication. Okay. Amongst other things, chaos communication, you know. And the chakra for Gemini, of course, it's the throat chakra. Of course. Wouldn't that make sense? All right, so let's get to it. So some positive traits for a Gemini is that they are gentle, affectionate, curious, adaptable. They have the ability to learn and quickly gain ideas and exchange ideas. They have a good communicative nature. They are versatile, curious, open-minded, intelligent, quick-witted, sociable, and entertaining. Some of the negative traits for a Gemini is that they could be inconsistent, indecisive, nervous, a bit scattered. They are prone to boredom. They could be a bit superficial, restless when it comes to having a routine, a bit impatient, and they could be critical and insensitive. The most compatible signs for a Gemini is a Libra, an Aquarius, an Aries, a Leo, and a Sag. One sec. My apologies. Some of the challenging zodiac signs for Gemini is a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Virgo, and a Capricorn. Okay, and this is in theory. I'm not saying if you're a Gemini, you dealing with one of these signs, that's not going to work. Remember, every person is their own individual, and this is just the sun sign. The sun sign don't make up your whole compatibility nature with another zodiac sign. It's your full chart that has to be in alignment with the other person's chart, period. Clock that T. So in theory, these are the most compatible and least compatible. All right. So the chakra that Gemini rules is the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is right here. It's your fifth chakra. The color is blue. The color is blue right here. Right here. So as it is the center of communication, self-expression, and creativity, this is the chakra for Gemini. So by balancing this chakra, it allows them to communicate more effectively and authentically. It helps them to express their thoughts and ideas with clarity and confidence and overcome any communication hurdles. It's a need for Gemini to keep this chakra in balance to combat any type of rash, self-defeating, belittling, argumentative, misunderstanding, harsh language to self and others. So Geminis could be one twin or the other twin. Okay, they could be calm, cool, collected, and then switch up on you, and they could just be rash, argumentative, and attack. But Gemini communication and intellect could be a pro and a con when it comes to how they are seen in the world. They could be very smart and knowledgeable and drop knowledge all the time, but then they could also hurt with their words and just kill you with their words and their knowledge. And they need to keep a healthy balance. So by helping them keep their throat chakra in alignment, it would keep them at bay with thinking before acting. Now, the crystals that Gemini should use is blue lace agate. It's a good throat chakra crystal. It helps to balance and support. It helps to clear your blockages as well as it helps with honest communication. And the secondary crystal I chose was citrine, which is for your solar plex. I personally always associate Gemini with citrine, um, because it is the crystal of motivation, of will, of getting things done, and of money. Okay, and Gemini do have a lot of great ideas. Most of them are very artistic, where they could allow their artistic nature to help create abundance in their world if they chose to. I always try to push people to find their creative nature or their artistic nature, or to find something that can help them gain money and revenue, whatever skill sets that they have. Gemini is a very intelligent sign. Sometimes they get the best of themselves because they have a dualistic nature, and that's by their nature. So if you ever deal with a Gemini, know that they could be two different people at any time. So you have to get to know your Gemini to see what type of person you are dealing with, and that's just on that. They don't like to be confined. They don't like a routine, so they could be a little bit flighty. They like their freedom. So if you are going to deal with this Gemini, you can't keep them down. You have to let them explore. That's why I think that a Gemini and a Sag actually would be a good team, because they kind of like that. But anyway, that is my that is my spill on my Gemini babes. Let me know if you are a Gemini, if you work on this chakra, or if you are dating one of these signs. Whatever the tea is, comment below and let me know. All right, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Follow for more.